everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This week I wanted to talk to you guys about how I plan my videos. About a month ago I did a video about how to start a YouTube channel while working full-time, and I'll have that linked right above if you'd like to check that out. But today I wanted to tell you guys how I plan my videos, and I think I'm gonna create like a little playlist for YouTube, like all my YouTube tutorials and things like that. So I'll probably have that ready to go as you're watching this. But anyway, I think that planning your videos out if you are a new YouTuber is such a good way to keep up with it and to stay on a schedule. I feel like this video is also good if you are not just a YouTuber but also like a photographer, a writer, things like that. It's kind of the same process that goes into it, where I kind of, plan based on the month, how I come up with my ideas and have a plan set in stone. Because if you're an Instagrammer or things like that and you have to have set projects coming out, I think it's also helpful to follow this plan that I use to plan my videos as well. And that's why I wanted to film this video today, to kind of share my tips for how I plan my videos, and also kind of explain like process because I feel like if I'm working the whole week and then I get to my days off where I need to film, and if I don't have like an idea already planned, then I'm just gonna be like panicking trying to figure out how to plan a video, film a video, and edit a video all within like my 2 days off. So I think planning a video just really helps keep me on track and ensures that I'm gonna have a video to film. I also have a backup list of ideas for things to film if something happens and I can't film a video, so I'll show you guys that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to see more like tutorials and things like that about YouTube and how I make videos, let me know in the comments down below, and also give this video a thumbs up and I'll be happy to do more videos like that. The first thing I use to plan my videos is a planner. So this one I got from Burlington Coat Factory last December, and I've had it the whole year, and I'm already planning to get my 2020 calendar. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll do like a phone calendar thing this year, be more eco-friendly, but honestly I really like having a physical planner because I can write notes. I have outlines for videos and things like that in here as well, so it just keeps everything all together in one place. And this is just for my videos. I don't put like doctor's appointments or anything like that, so I think that helps me as well to stay focused. So basically how I film my videos, or plan my videos I should say, is I go to the month. So this is back in October last month. And then kind of on the side, if there's like a place to write it, I'll put everything that is happening in that particular month. So for October I have Halloween, fall, breast cancer awareness. Going back to August I have summer, back to school, football, and the Dora movie was coming out. September I have back to school, It, homecoming, Call the Midwife, all the things that were coming out and things that were trending. And then for November, obviously, like I have Thanksgiving. Where is November? Thanksgiving, Disney Plus, fall, things like that. And I feel like that is the best way. That's kind of what it looks like if you can read all the things that I listed. I feel like that's the best way for me when I'm sitting down and planning out my videos, to know kind of what's going to be trending, what's going to be searched a lot in a particular month. And that way I can also plan around certain things like release dates, events that are happening, things like that. I can plan videos for certain weeks, so that way if people are searching them, they can find my video a little bit faster. So for example, like Stranger Things, I did that around the time Stranger Things season 3 came out, and that helped me get a lot of views on that video because people were searching it. And that's basically just how I kind of get ideas for the month flowing. and then I kind of just have to brainstorm. So for example, let's do October. So I knew that obviously the last day of October I wanted to film my pumpkin carving with my husband, because that was like a Halloween special. It's the last video of the month right before Halloween, so I had that put there. A lot of the times I just have a lot of blank space and I'm just kind of thinking as much as I can. You can see like that things have been erased underneath, things like that. So there were certain videos that I knew I wanted to film after brainstorming, like the pumpkin carving. I also received a lot of requests for the pumpkin carving. I also received a lot of requests for the thrifting Halloween costumes. So that was easy for me to kind of go in and put those in here. There's a piece of hair on the camera and it is driving me crazy. So I had those in there, and then I had some empty space. So I knew the first week I was gonna do some fall baking, so I decided to film that. And then I just kind of came up with the idea of trying everything pumpkin spice from other videos I had seen. Now the hair is over here, what the heck. I had seen other YouTubers do trying everything pumpkin spice, so I added that as well. And then I had one space left for Halloween, and I was like, what can I do? I should do like a makeup or hair tutorial because I did that last year. And I'm not like really good at doing hair or makeup, but when I was watching Stranger Things, hi. Yes, can I help you? But when I was watching Stranger Things, I realized that I had hair that was very similar to Nancy Wheeler. So I was like, oh, maybe I could do a tutorial on that. And so that's kind of what gave me my idea. That's basically how I do it throughout the month. And then for vlogs, sometimes I have like preset, like if we go back to April. So I have all my regular videos over here on Tuesday, and then my vlogs over here on the left. So I had gone to Seattle in March, so I knew I was still gonna have a couple Seattle vlogs. And then after that, I kind of planned from there. So Easter was coming up, so I did an Easter egg hunt with my dog. And then I did Seeing Avengers, because Avengers was coming out that month. So I just kind of try to plan around things that are happening. And then I also, like if I don't have a vlog idea in mind, I'll kind of just film what's happening that particular week, and then try to do something that's a little more exciting than just laying around the house. So I'll take you guys to try a new food or things like that. So that's kind of how I plan my vlogs. Sometimes my vlogs just aren't planned, but the main videos are the ones that I really have to plan in advance, because a vlog is pretty easy to get some footage together, but a main channel video, you know, it kind of has a little more work going into it. So that's kind of how I do that. I also sometimes have a really hard time coming up with ideas. So for example, in December, I have Christmas, Marvelous Miss Maisel, Little Woman, Last Christmas, all those things. And then I also have like 2 ideas for things that I might be able to do, like turning ourselves into Mr. and Mrs. Claus and a finished apartment tour, which I don't know is gonna happen. So I really only have 3 ideas for December planned already, which is not usual for me. I like to plan my videos like 2 or 3 months in advance. So I have like these ideas, and then I have 2 blank spaces, so I'm still trying to fill room for that. So I feel like whenever I'm just going about my day, I'm always brainstorming, I'm always thinking up new ideas. And also watching YouTube videos helps as well, because you can kind of see what other creators are doing and kind of modify from there. So I'm still thinking, and when I do figure those out, I'll have them written down for sure. But the earlier I plan them out, the more calm I feel when I'm actually filming. That's essentially how it goes for planning out my videos in a month. I usually just sit down and kind of brainstorm, like I said, and just go for it and just write down ideas. A lot of times some things don't work out, whether it's the budget or my time, and I kind of have to scrap that idea and try something else. But just having the plan in action, or in place I should say, definitely helps a lot. And then so in the back of my book, I have a lot of ideas for things that I eventually want to film one day, things that I want to film but I don't really have the budget for right now, or I need certain equipment or things like that. So I have this list all the way in the back. So I have backup ideas for when I don't know what to film, and then I have eventually things I want to film, and you can see some of them are crossed out. So certain things like turning my parents into Lucy and Ricky. I can't film because I'm not with my parents right now. They live in Florida and I live in Atlanta, but I have that idea ready to go. So one day if I'm sitting down and I'm brainstorming ideas and I can't figure out what I want to do for that particular week, I can be like, oh, I'm gonna see my parents this month. Maybe I could film that video. So I think it's good, like whenever you are going about your day and you think of an idea, to either write it down or save it in your phone, because you really will go back and use those one day. Like you see, I've crossed out some of my ideas because I have used them. So that definitely helps. Like if you are ready to sit down and film a video and you really can't think of anything to film, then at least you have like a backup list of ideas of things that you could film for that particular week. So I have a lot of like story times ideas that I could film pretty quickly, like if things were going bad with the week or if I didn't have a budget. So like a lot of my ideas are about when I worked at Disney or Universal. Oh look, it actually says how I plan my videos right here. So I guess I can cross that one off this week. And then, yeah, so like I said, the budget is one of the biggest things, because sometimes I get to a week and I'm like, oh, I need to pay this bill this week and I pay this bill this week. Maybe it's not a good week to turn my husband into It, which I did have to modify a little bit because I did want that video to come out before the movie came out, but it actually came out after the movie came out. So things like that happen as a new YouTuber if you don't have like a huge budget, if you don't have equipment, things like that. I also have a lot of struggles because of my my editing equipment that I have, because right now I use iMovie and I have to use it on my phone because my computer's too old. It doesn't let me edit on the computer. So things like that also can have effects on what I film, because I can't do certain effects with iMovie. So I do have like a list of things that I eventually will film when I have those things, and I think that's good to have as well, because once you do have those things, you already have an action plan in place for when you are going to film those videos. Also, I think it's really important that your plans are not completely set in stone, that you can modify them and things like that, because with YouTube it is very trendy. So like, you know, ugly photo shoot location challenge, buying with the person in front of me buys at a drive-through, like things like that you want to do while they're trendy. So perhaps if you already have an action plan for a particular month and then you have to cross one out and do one of those trendy videos, I think that's actually better, because then you can take that video and put it into your list for another time, and then you already have a backup idea for when things aren't trending like that anymore, or when you need a video to film, and then you already have it ready to go. Sometimes I also, if I can't think of what to film, I'll post a poll on my Instagram and have you guys who watch my videos vote on which video you'd rather see. That helps a lot as well, because then I know that I'm doing something that you're gonna want to watch and that I'm not gonna, you know, essentially waste my time filming if nobody's gonna end up wanting to watch it. So I like doing polls on Instagram as well. I feel like that's a really good indicator of what people would rather see. Anyway guys, I hope that that was helpful for you. I hope that you understood what I was trying to convey. But I really think planning videos is a really great way for new YouTubers to get started, because then you already have an action plan in place. And I really look forward to seeing what you guys create as well. And if you have any ideas for videos for me, please let me know in the comments down below if there's any particular thing that you'd like to see. I do have a lot of fun videos coming up for November and December, and Vlogmas is coming, which I just can't believe, and I'm so excited for it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Thursday with a new vlog.